What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Robert from RobGeo0407L, and welcome to episode 258 of Logo History. Today we're gonna have a look at the Fairly OddParents, the Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Caillou, Peppa Pig, and the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Let's start with the Fairly OddParents. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what the Fairly OddParents was. It was a show from Nickelodeon that premiered on March 30th, 2001 and concluded on July 26th, 2017. It was preceded by the Fairly OddParents shorts from Oh Yeah Cartoons. It was created by Butch Hartman. The opening theme is The Fairly OddParents, performed and composed by Butch Hartman and Ron Jones. They have aired 10 seasons and 161 episodes over the course of their 16-year run on the air. Now, without further ado, let's get started. 1998 to 2001, this was in the Oh Yeah Fairly OddParents short. So we have Cosmo and Wanda, like spraying out magic. We have the words, the Fairly OddParents. And then this is the version where we have Timmy Turner right here. And then we have the words created by Butch Hartman. 2001 to 2009. So here we have a crown, and then we have the words The Fairly inside the crown, and then we have the words Odd Parents with an exclamation point right here, and it's inside a purple oval. And it turns out that one part of the oval is orange with the word Nickelodeon on it, to let us know that it's part of Nickelodeon. Well, it was. And this one is used for merchandise. So we have the Nick logo, and then we have the words The Fairly OddParents. Again, this was used on merchandise. 2009 to 2017. This is the same thing here, but that part that was originally orange turned purple, and the word Nickelodeon is not inside the logo, but outside of the logo. And this is the alternative. I'm so sorry. This is the alternative version without the word Nickelodeon on it. And this is the version in which you may have seen at the end of the opening scene, where we have Cosmo, Wanda, and Poof, and Timmy Turner, and then we have Vicky here. And then we have that Fairly OddParents logo, and then we have the words created by Butch Hartman. Normally Vicky's head would turn into something else. And now we will move on to the Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what the Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius was. It was a comedy and science fiction action show from Nickelodeon that premiered on July 20th, 2002 and concluded on November 25th, 2006. It was preceded by the movie Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and followed by the show Planet Sheen, which was completely forgotten. It was created by John A. Davis. It was created by Keith Alcorn, Mike Gassaway, and Kirby Atkins. Its theme music composer was Brian Causey, and they have aired 3 seasons and 61 episodes. Now, wait. Why did I try to make it look like an ellipsis? What the hell? Now, without further ado, let's get started. 1995, years before the Adventures of Jimmy Neutron was premiering on the air, it was originally named Johnny Quasar. Johnny Quasar. So we have the word Johnny in cyan and purple text, and then we have the word Quasar in red text, and then we have something else. I don't know what it says actually. Alright, and this is the version where we can finally understand this part of the text. Paul Querhout 6/95. Alright, now it became the Adventures of Johnny Quasar. So the background looks like it's space. Looks like that we're seeing the universe. Alright, and in 1997, this is the same here, but the background has changed. 1998, it changed from Johnny Quasar to Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. So here we have an atom, and then we have the words Jimmy Neutron. The dot in the I is red, and the O is blue. Well, the O in Neutron. And then we have the words Boy Genius in light blue text. And we have an atom right here. An atom. 1999 to 2001. This was the logo for the movie, I guess. So, we have the Nickelodeon logo that looks like a rocket. And then we have an atom here. And then we have the words Jimmy Neutron in blue text with yellow drop shadow, I guess. And then we have the words Boy Genius in pink text with blue drop shadow. 2001, this was for the movie. So this was for the movie and not this one. So this one's for the movie. So we have the rocket, and then we have like an atom and whatnot, atoms and whatnot, or maybe a planet orbiting it. Planet orbiting, whatever. Can't explain this. So here we have the words Jimmy Neutron in periwinkle text. It kind of looks like, and then we have the words Boy Genius in gold text. And finally, 2002 to 2006, it finally became from a movie to a series of its own. So we have the words The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. So here we have the rocket here again with the word Nickelodeon on it. And I'm guessing it's kind of like flying or whatnot, flying in space. Again, it was preceded from the movie Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and continued on by the forgotten show Planet Sheen. So yeah, and this is the version where we just have the words Jimmy Neutron, and this was a logo used on merchandise, and it kind of looks similar to the Fairly OddParents. And this is the version with all four of the main characters. We have Jimmy Neutron, Godard, oh I forgot her name, and then we have Sheen and Carl Weezer. But her, I forgot her name. I don't know, I forgot what her name was. And this is the same as this one, but it features the current 2009 logo. And this was the Arabic version, not the Persian version, and not the Urdu version. This one's the Arabic version, and I can tell. Next up, we have Caillou. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what Caillou was. It was a Canadian children's show that premiered on September 15th, 1997, and concluded on October 3rd, 2010. It was based off of the Caillou book series by Helene Despoteau. It's French. Its original languages are French and English, and they have aired 5 seasons and 92 episodes, which to me is probably not too many for a show. Now without further ado, let's get started. 1997 to 2010, we just have the word Caillou in red text, nothing special at all. 2010 to 2012, we have the word Caillou in white text, and then it's inside a sign right here. A red sign. And then we have Caillou and Gilbert right here. And this is the version where we have Caillou and his teddy bear. And this is the version without anybody else on the sign. And finally, 2013 to 2015, we have modern day Caillou. And then we have the word Caillou inside a red sign. Kind of like the same thing, but Caillou looks different. Alright, and now this is the version where Caillou appears out of the O. And this is their actual 25th anniversary logo. So we have the letter C in red, and then we have the number 25th, and then we have the word anniversary in blue text. And you can see Caillou peeking out over here, like, "Hey Caillou, I see you." Alright, and then we have some like confetti and decorations and whatnot. Next up, we have Peppa Pig, a show that has been airing on Nick Jr. since the early 2000s. My God. Let's take a look at the short bio. Those of you who don't know what Peppa Pig is. It is a preschool Sorry, not an episode. Why did I write episode? It is a preschool show for Nick Jr. that premiered on May 31st, 2004. It was created by Neville Astley, and Mark Baker. It was written by Neville Astley, Mark Baker, and Philip Hall. It is directed by Neville Astley, Mark Baker, Philip Hall, and Joris Van Holtzen. Horace or Joris, let me know. And the narrator in the series is John Sparks. You may have seen, if you're a Peppa Pig fan, like I really don't watch Peppa Pig because it's a baby show, but if you have ever watched Peppa Pig, you may have seen a narrator talking like non-stop. Well, his name is John Sparks. He's British. So far, they have aired 5 seasons and 254 episodes. Which is less seasons than SpongeBob, but more episodes than SpongeBob, I think. Now, without further ado, let's get started. From 2004 to the present, we have Peppa, and then we have like a body of water here, or maybe a puddle. Not a muddy puddle exactly, but actually a water puddle. And then we have the words Peppa Pig in pink text. And the only letter special in this logo is the G, because it has the piggy tail sticking out. And these are 7 other versions. So here we have the title card that you may have seen if you have ever watched Peppa Pig. I mean, I have watched Peppa Pig, but not much because it's a baby show. So here we have a title card, and then we have the Spanish title card. Then we have its 10th anniversary logo from 2014. Then we have the title card in Italian, and then we have the 10th anniversary title card, and then we have the Finnish logo from 2016, and it says Pipsa Possu. And then it's Latin America former. It does not feature the word pig, but only the word Peppa. So this was formerly the Latin America's title card on Peppa Pig. And finally, we will now take a look at a show that maybe you have heard of, maybe you have not heard of. Well, I personally heard of that show. It's called the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Let's take a look at the show by those of you who don't know what the Super Mario Bros. Super Show was. It was a comedy, adventure, and fantasy show that premiered on September 4th, 1989, and concluded on December 1st, 1989. So it lasted for only 3 months. Well, mainly because they went on to work on The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 and the Super Mario World show. It was created by Shigeru Miyamoto and Annie Hayward. Shigeru Miyamoto happens to be the creator of Mario and other of the Nintendo video game characters that we know. Well, besides Kirby, because Kirby was created by Masahiro Sakurai, who was also the creator of Super Smash Bros. But let's get back on topic here. The opening theme is the Plumber Rap, performed by Lou Albano and Danny Wells. And the closing theme is personally one of my favorite songs from any cartoon show, Do the Mario, performed by Lou Albano. And they only had 1 season and 52 episodes, which is 65 live action segments, because the creators of that show went on to make the other shows similar to this. So really, just like the Loud House, each episode is like a live action segment, all in 1 season. Now, without further ado, let's get started. 1989 to 1990, and this is the on-screen logo. We have Mario's head, and then we have the words "the Super" in green text, the word Mario Bros in a yellow text, and the word Super Show in red text. And this is the version which you may have seen at the very beginning of the theme, where it's in a purple background before Mario starts speaking. And then this is the title card, in which you may have seen at the end of the theme if you have ever watched this show. I personally did one time, but here we have Mario still making that same face right here, and then we have the words "the Super Mario Bros." in yellow text. And this is the logo featured on VHS. Alright, we have the words "the Super" in green text, the word Mario Brothers in yellow text, and the word Super Show in red text. And as you can see, we have the Deke logo, because I think the show is also owned by Deke. I think. Then we have the word Tempo Video. Well, the logo Tempo Video. I wonder if I should do a history on that. If I find an evolution on that. 2006 to 2007. This was used for only 1 year on DVD. We have the words The Super Mario Brothers in yellow text, and then we have the words Super Show in blue text. Alright, 2012 to the present. It may have died on screen, but it didn't die on Netflix. So here we have Mario and Luigi, and then we have the words Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Right, the word Super Bros and Super Show, the word Super Bros, Super and Show are in white text, while the word Mario is like colored. So like we have the M in red, the A in green, the R in yellow, the letter I in blue text, and the O in green. So yeah. Then we have some yellow and red stuff on it. Alright, that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Logo History, and I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new episode. Stay tuned for episode 259. Billy and Vaughn, Inc. Before I conclude this video, I actually want to do something. Oh, God. I actually want to do something first. I need to find Mario for a minute. Just wait for a moment, guys. Alright, there he is. To the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. Take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. Take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. Just like that. Goodbye, peoples. I'll see you later.